Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Last time around we had Sea Moon Part 2, where basically everything came to a boiling point as Poochie went after Jolene once again, who countered Sea Moon's inverting gravity by creating a Mobius strip on all the parts that started to get inverted. So eventually Poochie tried to just, get a gun and shoot her. But at the last second, Jotaro came in, stopped time, saved her, and then started to attack Poochie. But Poochie floated away with his gravity powers, and he found the exact place he needs to evolve. And so yeah, things are not going well. And yeah, what is this new power what is this new heavenly power that Poochie will unlock? I don't know. But we only got 3 episodes left. Isn't that crazy? So, like always, the reaction is down in the description and in the pinned comment for your viewing pleasure. So let's go ahead and jump right into this episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Here we go.
Well, I wouldn't use that one there, if he's going to ride anyway.
Holy moly! Why do they have 5 legs in Burma?
Maybe it's so it can milk itself.
Should we spend all day looking at a horse's willy, or should we go?
Now, I'm pretty positive of what the change is supposed to be. But let me look. Yeah, honestly, that's a really good name change. So the name is Made in Heaven. And in the dub, it's just Maiden Heaven. Oh, boy. That's really funny. Okay, the namesake. Okay. Made in Heaven, which is a Freddie Mercury song and a Queen album. As well as Stairway to Heaven, the Led Zeppelin song. That's interesting. Well, it's not a JoJo part. A JoJo stand part without some sort of time ability. This time it's time acceleration, which is interesting. I mean, it essentially turns him into the Flash. Except none of them are fast enough to deal with that, you know? The closest thing is Jotaro being able to just stop time, you know? Like, that does put a stop to him, at least, but he's just incredibly, incredibly fast. And it's an interesting, idea of it. At the very least, I understand this better than King Crimson, so there's at least that. So he makes the world, the universe, go faster to people around it. I mean, it essentially, it kind of just slows people down, you know? It slows people down, and everything else is fast. Everything else is ridiculously fast. I mean, there's no getting around, though, that his stand does have a horse penis. And not a really big penis. I mean, he has a horse's head for a penis. It's like at the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! When you get Zork, the ruler of darkness and everything, and he literally has a giant dragon penis, and it shoots fire, it jizzes fire everywhere. That's essentially what Made in Heaven is. Well, Made in Heaven. Heaven for a maiden. Is that giant horse cock? I've ruined it. I think? Maybe they ruined it. I don't know. But I mean, there's no getting around it, though. It's just a giant horse cock. It's a strange choice. I get that it's okay, it's the front of a horse with a rider, but they are both part of one being. And it's because, that's speed, you know? It's still weird. It still looks like a big gangly dude with a horse penis. With a horse head penis. I mean, he's definitely got a horse head. It might have worked if it wasn't such a pale white color. Like, that kind of makes it weirder. Because it's all the same color, that it really does just look like this dude has a horse head for a penis. I don't know, we gotta stop talking about horse penises. This is getting to be a very explicit episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But yeah. Gotta go fast. I mean, that's essentially it. He just turned into Sonic the Hedgehog. That's his stand now. It's ridiculous, but it's interesting. I like it. You know, I've always sung the praises of Jolene and Stone Free. I am to the point where I'm like, what on earth can she do about this? You know? I have no idea what she can do about this. I mean, Jotaro can barely do anything about this, you know? Because, I mean, it is the thing of, like, yes, Star Platinum can stop time and stop Poochie dead in his tracks. The problem is stopping him, you know? It's literally, it's triggering it at the correct time, you know? Because if he triggers Star Platinum the world when Poochie is, like, right here in his face, then yes, he could just smush him and it would be over. But the problem is hitting that perfect timing to where you can stop him and kill him, you know? And that's a problem. That is a problem. Man, unfortunately, there's not actually much else to talk about with this episode other than gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. But there is one other thing to talk about. Anastasia. Bro, read the room. Read the space station. This is not the time, man. This is not the time to be asking Jotaro for Jolene's hand in marriage. I love to, because Jotaro, he doesn't know this guy. And he's just like, what the fuck? Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about, you know? So, yeah, it's just... I do also like to... Because I don't know if Jolene heard any of that, or if she just came over to be like, would you shut the fuck up, we're trying to do something here, you know? I do love, though, when it's just like, oh, just say yes, Jotaro. I do like he basically just holds Jolene like, no, fuck you. You don't get my precious little daughter, you know? I want to believe that at some point in Jolene's life, Jotaro was like a doting father, you know? I want to believe that, you know, he used to, you know, like first day of school, you know, I can just picture Jolene in like a cute little dress and, you know, he's like fixing her bow or something. And he's just like, no, you have a good day at school, you know, try to make some friends. And if anyone says something bad, I'm going to beat the shit out of them with Star Platinum, you know? Like, I want to believe that. I mean, at the very least, we can assume that Joseph was that way with Holly, you know? Because he was like that in part 3, you know, when Holly was a grown woman and he was just an old man. But I want to believe that Jotaro was a doting father over Jolene when she was a kid. Once she hit puberty, that was over. That was over. He gets it a little bit, you know? He still has it a little bit, but as soon as she hit puberty, that was over. So yeah, he is not... Again, though, it's like, they have things to deal with. Time has accelerated, and he's being like, oh, now that I have a moment with you, I want to talk about marrying your daughter. And it's like, what the fuck? Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Maiden heaven. Jolene is my maiden heaven. Hell, I'll throw in Hermes too. Shit, why not? Hermes. Someone out there will say FF, I'm sure. You know? Maiden heaven. That's just so... I do like, though, because we had the same thing with Sea Moon, where they spelled out SEE, moon instead of just using the letter C. I do love that because I like these where it's like, okay, it's essentially the same thing. Like, we're saying the same thing, but we're spelling it differently. Therefore, we can't get in trouble with copyright, you know? After part 5, which is probably the worst in terms of changing stand names, you know? Aerosmith becomes Little Bomber, Sticky Fingers becomes Zipperman. I still love those, though. I still love Zipperman. And Golden Wind, I think, is just genuinely a better name than Gold Experience. But I like now. Because what else did we have? There were a couple more in this part, weren't there? Oh boy. I mean, changing Stone Free to Stone Ocean works. Kiss became Smack. FF. I mean, apparently they already just said FF. FF. Oh yeah, Mary Lynn Manson. Or Marilyn Manson, you know? That was good. Weather Forecast and Weather Report was good. Is that really it, I guess? Lock of the Jail instead of Jailhouse Lock. Bohemian Ecstatic was okay. Yeah. I don't even remember what Netherworld was supposed to be anyway. So yeah, it's like, I like, alright, instead of, you know, Pale Snake for White Snake, it's, now we have Sea Moon for Sea Moon, and Made in Heaven instead of Made in Heaven, you know? So, I'm out of stuff to talk about, but it was a good episode. I really enjoyed it. We got 2 episodes left of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Can you believe it? I can't, but I'm excited. I'm excited to get going with this. So, that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around any of those. There's a playlist with all of my JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.